Life has no meaning a priori. It is up to you to give it a meaning, and value is nothing but the meaning that you choose. Jean-Paul Sartre.
There is only one really serious philosophical question, and that is suicide. Deciding whether or not life is worth living is to answer the fundamental question in philosophy. All other questions follow from that. Albert Camus.
What is being abolished is autonomous man, the possessing demon. The man defended by the literature of freedom and dignity, his abolition is long overdue. To man qua man we readily say good riddance. Only by dispossessing him can we turn to the real causes of human behavior. B.F. Skinner.
Art is anything you can get away with. Marshall McLuhan.
This is not a movie. This is a libel, slander, defamation of character, a prolonged insult, a gob of spit in the face of art, a kick in the pants to God, man, destiny, time, love, beauty, what you will. I'm going to sing for you. A little off key perhaps, but I will sing. I will sing while you croak. I will dance over your dirty corpse.
This an angry play? Sorry to have to ask that.
It might make some people angry. Yeah, that's what you said.
What sort of people might be made angry by it?
All sorts of people.
The wrong sort, according to you?
Yeah, the right sort, according to me.
You want them to be angry?
Why not?
Is that your intention as a playwright, always to anger people?
Yeah, the intention is to make them more conscious of life and what's going on. More conscious of themselves, if you like.
Too proud to die, broken and blind, he died the darkest way, did not turn away. A cold, kind man, brave in his narrow pride on that darkest day.
Sometimes reality is the strangest fantasy of all. Blow Up is the most critically acclaimed film of the year and winner of 2 Academy Award nominations, including Best Director. Antonioni's camera never flinches, and love without meaning, murder without guilt. And the dazzle
see Albert interacting with a white rat after the conditioning process. The investigators believed that the child's reaction during this trial demonstrated his newly acquired fear of white rats. Finally, the investigators expected that little Albert's conditioned fear of white rats would generalize to stimuli that were similar in key ways to a white rat. In this film segment, they were trying to demonstrate that the child now also reacted fearfully to similar objects, such as a rabbit, a dog, a furry object, and a white mask worn by Watson himself.
Great, thank you. That's it! The title of the composition is What Shapes Water Walks, because it contains water and because I walked during its performance. That figures, doesn't it?
Now, also, two things I want you to notice. Over here, Mr. Cage has a tape recording machine, which will provide much of the... Will you touch the machine so we can know where it is? Which will provide much of the background. Also, he works with a stopwatch. The reason he does this is because these sounds are in no sense accidental in their sequence. They each must fall mathematically at a precise point. So he watches his watch as he works. He takes it seriously. I think it's interesting. If you are amused, you may laugh. If you like it, you may buy the recording. John Cage and Water Walk.
I am not too proud to cry that he will never, never go out of my mind. All his bones crying and poor in all pain, being innocent. He dreaded that he died, hating his God. But what he was plain. An old, kind man, brave in his burning pride.
Fascinating look into a world where people seek to communicate through the ruthless gratification of their sexual appetites. Starring in a brilliant portrayal of the delicate and complexing intimacies of lesbian love, Ingrid Tullin, and as her sister, a beautiful, arrogant creature of the flesh, living only for lust and licentious pleasure, Gunnel Lindblom.
That which in the language of religion is called this world is the universe of reduced awareness, expressed and as it were petrified by language. Temporary bypasses may be acquired either spontaneously or as the result of deliberate spiritual exercises, or through hypnosis, or by means of drugs. Through these permanent or temporary bypasses there flows, not indeed the perception of everything that is happening everywhere in the universe, for the bypass does not abolish the reducing valve, which still excludes the total content of mind and thought.
Dr. Leary, what are you up to here?
We teach the science and art of ecstasy. We teach people how to turn on, or how to go out of their minds. By turn on, we mean to tune in, to get beyond your routine ways of thinking and acting and experiencing. And we often say that we're teaching people how to use their head. The point is that in order to use your head, you have to go out of your mind. You have to go out of all of the static, symbolic ways in which you think and experience.
As mind at large seeps past the no longer watertight valve, all kinds of biologically useless things start to happen. In some cases, there may be extrasensory perceptions. Other persons discover a world of visionary beauty. To others again is revealed the glory, the infinite value and meaningfulness of naked existence, of the given, unconceptualized event. In the final stage of egolessness, there is an obscure knowledge that all is in all, that all is actually each. This is as near, I take it, as a finite mind can ever come to perceiving everything that is happening everywhere in the universe.